Oh, let's try to work on some piano skills. That is the goal today. Na da da. Doo dee doo doo doo. All right. Got to get a little bit of coffee in me. I wonder if anyone's in the chat saying, where are these voices coming from? Where are these voices coming from? It is I. Do 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 do. Oh, hello, Mr. Porter. Hello, Mr. Porter. How are you, Mr. Porter? Yes, welcome back, Mr. Porter.
Welcome back, Mr. Porter. How was your day, sir?
It's one of those days where we're going to have some coffee, and I'm eating a whole bag of ginger snips. So. Well, that's good. I don't think your data. Don't know if your data plan. Oh, well, yeah, I can see that. Well, test away, sir. Done with all the paperwork today, all the contracting. If I can get all these contracts done. Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Who we got in the chat? OG Cameron Porter. Sounds better on the bass. Trying to get warmed up. Let me see. He said, "Shot by dooby dop." So you'd be like, "Shot by dooby by the deebity do do beebity by the deebity by the boo to do the sheep dop doobity dop deebity da da." If I was an old jazz man, I think I'd sound something like that. Da 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 da. I'd be smoking some cigars. Da 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 That's about all the ragtime I know. Yeah, I don't really know too many songs, guys. Don't really do song requests very much. Sorry about that. But I do enjoy you guys watching. I actually, are you Billy Joel? I am not Billy Joel. Jim is jealous. Crap, Jim, Maple Leaf. What I want to do is I want to play something original. I've been working on just playing more original music because I'm more of a composer, so they say. That's what people tell me. I wrote this. That's the wrong note. Oh, thanks, Misty. Thanks, Misty. Just working on some original music. I wrote this one. It's in D, so it's da 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 B B to do the B the minor G G G G G D D D A A A. Da 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 Maybe something like that. Cameron Porter. Hey, Bun B Gunner's back. What's up, Gunner? What's up, Gunner? It's the final countdown. I wish I could. For whatever reason, when I play piano, the only thing that I want to do, and this is probably not good, it's I want to play original music or sometimes little bits and pieces of other stuff. That's amazing. I had to teach myself piano after getting out of a hard time. Oh, you taught yourself? Bun B, that's cool. I'm the same way. I taught myself. Actually, similar thing. Tough times. Had a keyboard when I was homeless a long time ago, and essentially sat there and tried to learn a little bit. You know, is any minors in here? Gunner wants permission to cuss. It's like, Maybe something like that. Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, Bumby, that's actually a crazy story. Good for you. Hey, how are you, big man? What's up, Brock? You know, doing my thing. Hello, sir. I wish I could do my thing too. What's my thing? Real ones appreciate your best. Yeah. You're only in competition with yourself, man. You're only in competition. So what are you guys talking about? My tank was blown up, nasty thing. We've got back to nothing. Oh, you'll be fine. I just saw a hummingbird. Ah, hummingbirds are good luck. Hummingbirds are good luck. Da 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 da. That's a little piece from John Legend. It's pretty. It says na da da. Is it A? Is it? Maybe something like that. Birthday. What is this? Chicken? Boats? Geyser? What about some Journey? or like stone temples or pilots? I need to learn more of it. Now I'm limited to what I can play, but what I am going to do is I've got this little thing here which tells me some chords. I'm going to start trying to learn more stuff. It's just my time is very limited because I know one of the only things I started to learn was and from that I wrote this. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, sure, that's amazing. From Taxi, Cameron Porter. Uh-oh, some people are being rude, I guess. No big deal. Let's try to play this. This is the key of E. So let's try to play this. Kind of just gonna simple music. C, that's an E, so dun 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 dun. So C, E. Maybe something like that. Oh, L, that's an interesting question. Thanks, Cameron, for being a good moderator. Actually, I do self-reflection. That's actually one of the coolest questions anyone's ever asked me, to tell you the truth, L. Self-reflection. I think about everything that I've overcome in my life, everything that has almost broken me. I think about everything that's almost broken me, yet I didn't give up. I think about people I've known. I think about people that have died, people that I love. Sometimes I think about people I don't like. I wouldn't say hate, but people I don't like. I think about forgiveness. I think about serenity, peace, calm. Sometimes I think about war. I think about chaos. I think about order. These are some of the things that go through my head when I play. In order to reach the highest peaks of heaven, you have to have the deepest roots in hell. That's what I would say, Bunby. If I had to summarize it, in order to reach the highest peaks of heaven, you have to have deep roots in hell. You're very welcome. That's what I would say. Hmm. New phone. Yeah, I actually think about that a lot. Oh, thanks, L. I appreciate that. Don't know who L is. You're new to my chat. Yeah, that's just kind of when I play piano. It's very true. And you can't appreciate it. You can't really appreciate. It's the whole philosophy, guys, of light and darkness in my mind. Light and darkness in the Eastern philosophy, a lot of times they say, it's not good versus evil like we believe in the West. It's more a unity, a unified world where it's good and evil, light and darkness working together. And the older I get, oh, thanks, Elle. I appreciate you. Everybody always asks for Carol of the Bells. I don't know that song. I've heard a lit. I can't even think of it in my head. Apologize. And I don't really play by ear. I use math and come up with patterns and try to make little melodies. Yeah, it's like, if you've never been through really tough stuff in your life, you're going to have a really hard time appreciating when things good happen, right? I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly. Real talk. Omar Neon, hello. And also remember, okay, here's something that Kevin Hart said one time, and I'll share it on the stream, right? Yeah, that's true, Bunby. I can understand that. Yeah, transitioning back to the civilian world was tough for me too. But what I learned was just love yourself, focus on you. It's kind of like this. Um, if you have to put your oxygen mask on first, he said he's killing John. He's watching John Wick. Put your oxygen mask on first before you help others. And don't be too nice. Be a good person, but don't be too nice. Like, for example, I am not really what I would think is a nice person, but I'm a good person. And it's kind of like this, right? If 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 there's an old lady beside me on the street and some guy tries to rob her purse, I'm gonna grab him and probably break his nose and be really mean to him. Why? Because that's just my natural instinct, right? Does that make me nice? No, it just makes me a good man. You get what I'm saying? Hope that makes sense. If you're too nice in the world will eat you apart. Sounds racist. Hmm. No, that's your opinion, Mr. Pig. Yeah, be a good, respectful man, but not too nice. You know what I mean? Ooh, that's the wrong one. slay the Hydra where she stands. There you go. I still like what I was working with earlier. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think anyone who walks through the world and has empathy can allow others to get hurt. You know what I mean? Oh, thanks, Asala. Yeah, it's kind of like this. If you have empathy, if you've ever been hurt or experienced extreme pain, you can feel that pain in other people. The people that can't feel that pain in other people typically haven't had a life to where they've had to go through it. I know for myself, I feel other people's pain pretty deeply. So if there's like an old lady and she's getting robbed, I'm gonna understand like how she feels. So because she probably feels helpless, and if you've ever been in a situation for better or for worse where you were helpless, then you're gonna have empathy for that. So I think empathy is very important. Absolutely, absolutely. And if you're gonna help them, are you okay? Who? Who's that? Me? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. A little tired from my workout. Hmm. Yeah, hard to have empathy. Hard to have empathy without earning it. Can you learn empathy from a book? If there's a good author and the author puts you in a certain frame of mind, you could probably learn some empathy from a book, but there's going to be something about the experience that just cannot be duplicated. You know what I mean? So, Let It Be from the Beatles is 1564 in the key of C, is what it is, right? Can y'all hear me now? Whoa, wait a second. Mm. 1, 5, 6, 4. That's in the key of C. So let's take it now. Let's take the same thing and see what that sounds like. Oh, you can hear me now? Cool. So 1, 5, 6, 4. Let's go to the key of G. So G is going to be 1, 5, and then 6, 4. Da. I personally believe it's given because someone can do the world for you doesn't mean you respect or have empathy for them. It's a weird world out there. I guess it depends on how you define empathy. And then you go through something and then you see somebody else go through it and then you have empathy. So I guess if you're thinking about it, let's say I've never experienced pain. Can I really have empathy for someone that's going through pain? Like if I've never broken my arm, can I empathize with someone with a broken arm? That's what they call in the Navy integrity, Porter. Doing the right thing when no one's looking. Just who you are as a person, I'm super empathetic. Hmm. I don't know if I believe that it's who you are as a person. I don't know if some people have more empathy. The people that I know that have the most empathy seem to come from a lot of struggle, a lot of pain. They had to experience things. So I guess this would be my question. Okay. Because I don't I don't talk to try to win an argument, you know. I talk to try to expand my consciousness. So it'd be like I don't know if I've ever met someone who didn't struggle that had real good empathy. Right? It's kind of like the movie The Emperor's New Groove. Remember the movie The Emperor's New Groove? The emperor was kind of mean to people. He's like, "Yeah, you threw off my groove," and he threw an old guy out of a window. I don't think that's very nice. Just going around throwing people's out of oh, Transylvania in Romania. That's cool. That's very cool. So yeah, so it's kind of like in the I would say in the movie The Emperor's New Groove. If someone like, do you remember how the emperor lost and was in the castle and then had to go do all the stuff and essentially what happened? Uh, yep, I was Bunby. Yep. So, well, there you go. Yeah, happens to a lot of veterans. So, um, yeah. But getting back to empathy, now I'm really thinking about empathy. Oh, that's crazy, Bumby. So I'm thinking a lot about empathy now. It's just like, where does empathy come from? Are you able to acquire empathy? I mean, you could see other people go through something, but without actually experiencing pain for yourself, I don't know if that empathy is the same. I can't wrap my head around getting empathy outside of almost pain and suffering, if you will. Because even if you read about something, you're just like, oh, that's so sad. I feel so bad. If you've never lost, like, it's just a age old question of light and darkness, good and evil, right? Without dark, how would you recognize light and vice versa? So I think empathy kind of falls in this category. Oh, you're very welcome. Who's pulling up? Oh, the neighbors are out. Empathy, empathy. Da 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 boom. You're very welcome, man. You're very welcome. Oh, what do y'all got Cameron's? What do y'all got Porter screamed up over here? Oh, what we got over here? Cameron's usually under pretty cool and collective. What's going on over here? Free to express, free to protest, free when you. Yeah, I gotta. That's one thing. You have to have the freedom to express. The hardest part of life, at least one of the hardest things, is coming to the conclusion that you should be able to have a conversation with someone that disagrees with you and still keep it rational. I think that's the attempt of the Constitution. Although we may not agree on everything, we can both put differences our sides, right? So, easier said than done. Even today in my life, I still find situations where if I disagree with someone on a certain point, sometimes it alters my bias. But being self-conscious about that and reflecting of it is big. Chief Big Beef, Big Beef 52. You don't own Arby's, do you? Check out Galactic Kraken, Pterodactyl Surfing, keyboard driven that gets the heart pumping. Oh, that's one I should do. Chief Big Beef. What is this called? Galactic Kraken, Pterodactyl Surfing. What are you talking about? What are you saying? Let me come over here and let me go put that into Spotify. I'm actually curious now. What is this Galactic Kraken? I just love that name, Galactic Kraken. Because I think, guys, I have a theory. I think space is just a giant ocean. And things bounce up and down and it sends waves out. And the waves in space are what cause the gravitational shifts. I see the space as a giant ocean. It's a giant ocean. Just like when you go under the water, you need a scuba tank. When you go out in the space, you need a scuba tank, but with oxygen. You move around in space like it's water. Right. So I think space is nothing but water. And if you think about it, Einstein said that the Earth pushes down because of its mass into space, and that creates like a ring. That's very similar to how water works if you put things in water. So I think space is just a giant ocean. That's what I think. So if you ever hear that theory, know that you heard it from Coach Chris. That is my own personal theory, and I've been thinking about that for a while. I want to go see what's up with this galactic kraken. Let's see here. Does anybody else make space in the ocean? Creeps me out. Yeah. I used to swim a lot in the ocean back when I was training and preparing for some stuff and training for triathletes and stuff, triathlons. And the speed of light is not the fastest, according to my research. The speed of light may be the fastest you can travel inside of a vacuum, but two galaxies expanding away from each other without anything in between them move faster than the speed of light. But constrained to a vacuum, the speed of light is the fastest that you can move, supposedly because of the protons. But if you're not in a vacuum, right, and you're two universes expanding from each other, that's moving faster than the speed of light. So technically, you don't have to move within. I mean, you could do a wormhole from here to another universe and travel faster than the speed of light because you're not confined to a vacuum. You can go outside the vacuum. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Mini Mog. I am about to. What was it called? I'm going to go over here and then I need to log back into this Spotify. Actually, no, I'm going to go to YouTube Music right quick. Somebody mentioned a song. By the way, guys, if you're in the chat and you kind of enjoy this, I appreciate all of you. I love it when you guys come in. I'm going to put you guys right here for a second. Oh, man. Let me just put you guys right here. Yeah. There we go. So it was Galactic Kraken. Storm the Castle? Okay, I like Galactic Kraken. I like that. It's like Irish metal. I would storm into war listening to some metal. Remember, the best weapon is to be underestimated by your enemy. One of the best weapons you can have, guys, is to be underestimated. Happens to me all the time. Read out loud. I just want to remind everyone that you're loved and needed. Ah, Beatrice, thank you. Yes, John, yep. Seems plausible. Surfing pterodactyl. I didn't know how to spell pterodactyl. P-T-E-R. Oh, did I something to go over there? PTRO PTRODACTYL. Okay, this was the one that was requested, so I'm going to listen to this. Let's see here. It's the Jews. Well, there's a lot of history that talk about the Jewish culture, and at this point in life, what I've come to conclude is this: I don't have any idea what the hell's going on in the world, dude. I can't figure it out. There's so much information from here. There's history books and there's the internet. Everything's been scrambled to where to be a filter. Like I can't figure it out. There's so much information everywhere. Well, my opinion right now is pterodactyl surfing. What is this? What telescope is that? Oh, is that the James Webb? What's my opinion? The more I look into space, the smaller I feel. The first time I started looking into space, I had an existential crisis when I was like in elementary school. So he said Jewish telescope. I think it's the James Webb. December 24th, 2001. It was created, I believe. I don't know what to believe and what not to believe. I don't know where people get their information from. Pterodactyls. Ter- pterodactyl surfing. It's 6 syllables, so I see why it works. Does it say let me get you? Does it say let me get you high? Uh, I don't smoke anymore. I don't do drugs anymore. I feel like I feel like if I really tried, I could figure some of that melody out. In another life, I think I was a musician, but nowadays I'm just a bummusician. Kara surfing. Wow! I can get down with that. I do like some metal music sometimes. Welcome in, Rose. Daddy Corn. Somebody wanted to hear a corn. Somebody wanted to hear that. Freak on a leash, Daddy. You know what's funny? I don't even listen to a lot of music anymore. Yeah, try not to spam if you can. My moderators will. What's Crazy Frog? I don't know Crazy Frog. Oh, oh, oh. Hmm. Mother, please forgive me. I just had to get out of my pain and suffering. Now that I am done, remember I will always love you. I am your son. Little child looking so pretty. Come out and play. I'll be your daddy. Innocent child looking so sweet. I'll rape your mind, and now your fleece I reap. You raped, I feel dirty. It's a child. Tie it down. That's a good boy. Oh, man. That's pretty dark, dude. I'm reading the lyrics. Man, that's some pretty deep, sick lyrics, dude. But that's corn. Let's go to Crazy Frog. What's up with Crazy Frog? Okay. Axel F. What's going on? Ding ding bang 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 bong bang bing bang bong ba bee ba boom boom boom. Ring ding 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 ring ding ding break it at a bang bang bing boom dum 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 dum. What we got next? This video isn't gonna get Is this video gonna? Well, guys, will it let me do this live without being monetized? Man, if they pull this video down again, I'm gonna be so. Okay. Let me tell you what I like. Let me share one with you guys. This is my Metalin story. This is the prophecy of Ragnar, brothers of metal. Prophecy of Ragnar, twilight of the gods, no escaping destiny when later's gone. Snow and ice will freeze the world, mountains crack. This is a great song. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, let's do this. Or Flyer in Blood and Steel, prophecy of Ragnar. Sons of Odin, fire, blood, and steel. Kings of heavy metal, fire, blood, and steel. We're brave, we reign, we're madman. Brothers of heavy metal, guardians of war. Guardians of war. Yeah, I come from a lineage of Viking, Anglo-Saxons tribes that has some German and Irish all mixed in. So when I hear the drums, just so you know, guys, if you like metal, look up. Why don't y'all look up this? This is my brother, No Ghost. On Instagram, No Ghost is trying to remember the song. No, they're on Spotify, not on this. But my brother's a professional drummer in a death metal band, just so you know. Yep. So my brother is actually a real musician. I can play some piano and stuff, but I don't know, when I play music, I lift weights when I want to go, go, go. Type O negative, like the blood. Yeah. Um, it's No Ghost. I'm gonna see if I can find and they're pretty dark. I'm not they're pretty dark. Yeah, so this is my brother right here. He's on Spotify. That is my brother right there. He is the drummer, so it's No Ghost. So there's a few of theirs. Follow. This is one of their songs that they played. This is. Oh, do I have to sign in? Dang it! I forgot my sign in. Let's log in. I just gotta log in real quick. Maybe you'll just remember my email. Ah, it's gonna send me there. We'll see. Let's go back. Let me log in real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah. Did you miss me? Yeah, so this is my brother's music. So that's my brother right there. No Ghost. Like and follow him. Go to guys, everybody on the stream, go into Instagram, No Ghost Clay Whitehead, and spam the hell out of his IG and tell him his older brother told you to do so and glorify him. This is their music. He's a editor engineer. This is their music. Gloom. That was the album. Not exactly my normal stuff. This is another one they did. My brother does all the editing to this. Yep. Nice. I like keys too. But yeah, like for real, guys, do me a favor. Like if you want to do something cool, go into Instagram. It's No Ghost Clay Whitehead. Let's see if I can find his Instagram. Go into his Instagram and just like spam him. Say, hey, your older brother. Tell him like, say, your older brother was on a live stream and he said to spam you. Go spam him, dude. And actually, he's actually really cool. Believe it or not. They play concerts and stuff. What we got here? This is them. Anyways. Yeah, go spam Clay Whitehead's. Go into Instagram and go to Clay Whitehead and go spam the crap out of him. Just to say hey. No, but he's actually a really good artist in Georgia, believe it or not. He's the real musician in the family. Here's a dude I work out at the gym with. He burnt like half his body. I work out with this guy at the gym. Do it. And Clay has a recording studio in Athens, Georgia. So he does samples. He has a whole entire studio built in his living room. He's actually a pretty cool kid. I say kid, he's my younger brother. So I listen to this, which is funny because then I go to my keyboard and I'll show you what I play for someone who just came in. For sure. Go to No Ghost. They will. Who's Andymation? You say I look like Andymation? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that good or bad? Is it because all white people look the same? Do all of us white people look the same? Let's see here. Let me see if I can find the electric guitar starting on here. Huh? Tone. There we go. Wish I had my actual board cut in. Yeah, you already know the blues. All right, let's just go back down to this. I'll play something. Let's see. You say I look just like him? Who is Animation on YouTube? Don't know him. You say I look just like him? So he has these cool tattoos like this too? Does he look like that? Has he got cool tats? Yeah, Corrido. Hi, Angelica. Hello. I've been working on a new one. This is kind of more softer, but it's. Does he look like Bernie Mac? The black dude with the big eyes? No, it's. It wasn't Bernie Mac, the black comedian. That's funny. I'm cute. Ah, there you go. I also ate a whole bag of ginger snaps today. These are the only survivors left. There's a couple survivors left. Where I come from, no casualties. No casualties. Let's see. You are allowed to call me cute on stream, but no bad spams. But that's okay. Look, if coming to a stream makes your day, then it's the least I can do. No, it's your face. Okay.
It's your face.
Actually, I want a coffee now. Nothing like a coffee at 8 o'clock at night before I get ready to play piano and go to bed. Oh, Corrido. Okay, cool. So maybe we're, yeah, I like to make those melodies like that. I do. Because a lot of times when I'm playing music, it's really to try to keep my mind at peace. I still like to work out and stuff to heavy metal music sometimes. But you know what's funny? Sometimes working out to classical music works good too. About focus. All just kind of depends. Every day is different. Angelica. Oh, lo siento, Angelica. Lo siento. Ay, ay, ay. Lo siento, güey. So yo hables poquito español. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is. So I was playing this little circle of fifths charts that I got because I don't really read music, so I found the pattern. So it's D, D major, which is the 1, to the 6, B minor, to the G, to the A, and just how I'm choosing to voice it. Not really good at taking song requests, guys. I'm so sorry. I need to get better. Kind of just kind of composing some, working on a song I'm trying to make right quick, which is like. So, da 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 da, da 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 da. Something like that. Sometimes. What is this, Jessica Cat? Hello, how's your day been? Brayden. All right, let's get back in here. Brayden, Grandma used to play the harmonica by the fireplace. She would carry me to my room, tuck me in, and then have a Coke parties and sell her. Oh my God! So you was raised in the South too. Jesus. You had me going there. I was like, oh, this is a nice story. Oh, there's a turn. Oh, it's a dark story. Yeah. That's sick. Guys, sometimes I have minors come in here, keep it appropriate, but I have a sick sense of humor too. Korea. How's your day been, Brayden? It's been good. Thanks for asking. Guys, guys, we all might be here because of Three's grandmother. Just keep that in mind. Hi, Jessica Cat, Gina. Why are you laughing like a spooky microwave in the washing machine? What? What does that even mean? Why are you laughing? Yeah, I was like, read three story up there. Oh God, I was not expecting it. What a great joke. You see, the setup, I do write lyrics, yeah. Um, I tell stories. I just play little simple. I don't play a lot of complicated music. I like simple music, and I try to tell stories with simple music. Um, it's just kind of one of my ways. A healthy human being needs a way to express themselves in this world, at least temporarily, while we're stuck in this plane of existence. Three, yes, Jessica, Gina, okay. He said Grandma Coco. So, it's kind of like this. Like, let's say you're having a rough day and you're just like, you hit an E chord. Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes life can be crazy. Hold on to the ride, just maybe. If you really do your best, it's funny how things tend to work out. The difference between you and every story you've ever read, there's no difference if you didn't give up. Ba, ba, boo. Or maybe one that's more like this, maybe more metally, like if I get on a synthesizer and oh, you can play Jessica Cat. Yes, you can. Just remember 1564. Oh. So just there's no way to play music wrong. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Thanks, Carito. He said, how long have I been playing? A little bit. You loved my piano? Oh, thank you so much, Jenna. That's kind of why it's a music therapy session. It's not really play this song because that's not really what I do. I find scales and go up and down. Here's some sleep token. Someone else mentioned sleep token. I get sleep token, chariots of fire, chaos of fire, and what's the movie? Here's a movie song that says, but Nazareth is a good song. Should I learn Nazareth? What I attempt to do is get a scale, memorize what popular chord progressions are. For example, this is Ed Sheeran, right? The so 1, 1, 6, 4, 5. So that's in the key of G. So let's move it to the key of C and go 1, 6, 4, 5. Yep. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not good though. Yeah, that's like yeah, exactly. So what I try to do is I try to take those chord progressions and then add some faster hands and play around with it. And what I find is it's interesting. But here's something that's cool. If you do a 1, 5, 6, 4, like, so let's see. Or you could do it this way. Or you could do. So that's all the same 1, 5, 6, 4. Oh, you'll do it. Just keep practicing. Yeah, see, I like see, Carito gets it. The embellishments. What I'm studying is trying to understand more of Chopin. Spill till Ukraine Pantua. Jenna, get your guitar and get the circle of fifths. Jenna, I'm gonna teach you something. Okay, just do this. Oh, what you want to do is take your finger and do this and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Every letter has a number. So, hey, Hunter. Hey, welcome back to the chat, Hunter. Yeah, Carito. Yeah, so I've been playing for a while since I was younger, but I took a break when I was in Afghanistan in the Navy. When I had free time, all I did was go to the gym, work out, and then I found that the music was fun to play there too. I was homeless a little bit for the Navy, living in my car for a bit. So when I was doing that, I essentially found a little keyboard, just trying to learn music theory. Okay. Well, no, you don't need the guitar for this, Jenna. Oh, I see your joke. Hey, JJ, come on. Get a better joke than that. If you want to see a good joke, look at the guy who did the joke about his grandmother earlier. That was funny. That story was funny. Um, This is a sports coffee. Coffee and electrolytes. I don't drink energy drinks because Bang and Celsius have human feces in them. Look up the ingredients. It has human feces and sludge in them. Don't drink them. I used to until I found out that human waste plants take the sludge, the yellow off the top, and they sell it, and that byproduct is used in Celsius and Monster and Red Bull. So don't drink that. Hey, Credo, thank you. But yeah, Jenna, so just take your hands and think about this. Okay. I'm not going to try to explain for you. Yeah, it's gross. Yeah, Jesse Cat, it's absolutely gross. So literally, waste facilities take excrements, human excrements, and they put it. Oh, oh, for sure. I drink lots of water. I got me a water cup. Listen, you see this? You see this? Come on. I'm in shape. But yes, I do drink a lot of water. Mopor, I do drink a lot of water. I drink like 2 gallons a day. I drink so much water that my pee is clear. And yeah, so. But sometimes caffeine keeps me going on stream. Anybody else drink coffee before they go to bed? I have this gene that doesn't do it. Oh, Gina said hi. So Jenna, so take your hands and go C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So you have 7 notes. And I want you to just think 1, 5, 6, 4. Those 4. So C is 1, C, D, E, F, C, D, E, F. So C, F, G, and then A. C, 1, 4, and 5 are both happy or major, and the 6th is minor. Just learn that. And then I want you, did you make sense? Well, no, well, but I also do strength training. So I also like I do strength training. So I do like heavy squats, heavy deadlifts, and I do sprints and stuff. So, um, do you play any instruments? I try to play this thing right here. I do try to play this. I try to do this. Man, Carito got it. That is actually the bass line. Yes, that is that. So it's or there. Maybe something like that. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, I do remember you woodchuck. Yes, Carito, it is. Actually, there's another one too. I tried to improvise. It's a Or you can go. Something like that. Nice, Jenna, that's good. But yeah, Jenna, getting back to what we were showing you, did you understand the 1-5-6-4 thing to do? I mean, so for example, like this is literally, look, this is Ed Sheeran's Perfect in the key of G. It's 1, 6, 4, 5. So now let's do it in the key of D. All right, 1, 6, 4, 5. Okay, let's do it in the key of A. 1. All right, and then 6 is going to be F. So 1, 6, E, 5, 4. So let's do it in the key of A, Ed Sheeran's progression that he used. 1. Now let's just make up our own song using that chord progression. So 1-5-6-4. So all right, let's try it in the key of E. So 1. So E is going to be 1, 6, 4, A. So it's all the same chord progression, you know. So then you can go to B, which is B. I don't play the scale of B as much, but let's see. B. Oh, but the 4. Okay, so the key of B will be 1. So that's all the same chords progression, and I'm sure my other musician friend in here can appreciate that. So in the key of B, 1. So just different. Now let's just take this chord progression and make a song. Welcome back, Gordon God. So 1, 2, 3, da 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 da. Da 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 See, there you go. Hey, Bit, not necessarily, more like a music therapy. And one of the people in here said they wish they could play some music. And as someone who's self-taught, It's play that song. What is it, Karita? What's the chord progression? You've been playing for 10 years. Well, let me ask you this. For someone were you classically trained or anything? Because I taught myself, and I don't think I'm that good of a piano player. I think I might be kind of creative. But Bella, hello. Hello from Colorado. Hey, Colorado. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of music. Not necessarily a tutorial stream, but if you do want to learn about some music theory, I can teach you basic concepts. Okay, cool. So you've been self-taught too. Yeah, so because you're self-taught, did you kind of realize that numbers were the way to do it? Anyone who plays piano says like, numbers make sense. What we got here? All right, I play the song This Side of Paradise for my crush, and she rejected me almost immediately. Oh my God. Jen, I'm sorry. Well, listen, maybe it wasn't meant to be. Here's a little piece of advice. The right one will come to you. The wrong one, put it this way, work on yourself and the right person will come to you, right? Remember that. Oh my God, Jenna, say hi. Divine intervention could be. Could be. Could be. All right, let's see here. So, Corrido, I cannot read it all, but I got a pretty good ear. I'm not perfect pitch, but I got a good. Okay, so you got relative pitch? Oh, see, that's what's up. See, my relative pitch, if I hear something, I don't have that relative pitch, Corrido. I'm more mathematical based. I'll be like, oh, um, perfect pitch, definitely not. Relative pitch, I might have a little bit, but I can't just hear a song and say, oh, that's that, that's that, that's that. Um, but I can hear sometimes if I can hear if it's the right note or not. That's about it. That's about it. Okay, didn't develop that. You look like, hi, who is that? Who is Brett Harrogate? I don't know who that is. Oh, well, okay. Can you play blue? Who is Sarah Sharp? Blue? That's not Sarah Sharp. Um, trying to remember Sarah. Why does that name sound familiar? I can play something like this maybe. Um, my advanced harmony is not that good, but I will tell you, how about I play you something I've been working on that's a little bit more original? Maybe something more like. I'm kind of stuck on this because I've been working on what to add to it. I think I'm going to call this song Empathy. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this because I like this. It burn. Laugh out loud, Sarah. I have two questions for the first one. Do you know who Michael Jackson is? And the other side, do you? Oh, I do know who Michael Jackson is. And can I play a lot of Michael Jackson? Sadly, no. Although I should learn more because Michael Jackson has some really good music. Why am I wearing those? It's a great question. Probably because I was in the Navy. Because they're the most comfortable shorts in the world, man. He is good B. I got chili on accident. It burns. It burns.
It burns. It just burns. It burns. The intensity for which it burns cannot be articulated through words. It burns. It burns. It burns so good. Ha 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 ha. Do you like my evil voice?
That's my easel. How much time do you spend playing piano? The older I get, as much time as I can. Not really. I try to spend maybe 30 minutes to an hour every day if I can. But the thing about piano is sometimes I just feel like I know nothing on piano. It's a very frustrating instrument. When I was first learning, like, and I'm really not a good piano player, you could argue that I'm creative. But when I was first learning, 6 to 8 hours a day, and that wasn't even learning, that was just playing, like, just touching the instrument and trying to figure it out because the piano is kind of like a puzzle. It's a mathematical puzzle. So essentially, it's a math game, and there's patterns, and then there's tempos, and the key is to find the patterns. And as one of the Corito here, yeah, I bet, yeah. During COVID, I bet you had lots of time to play, yeah, and I bet you got good. Your practice was probably more structured than mine. Maybe not. You're self-taught. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, Corito, that's pretty cool. What I see, I don't have a synthesizer over here, but what I really like, it's not just a piano, it's just the scales and I used a keyboard as a way to practice sounds. And if I ever go to a studio, or my brother's a musical engineer, if I ever go to his house, I like to play with all the sounds, the synthetic sounds, like in the background, like the celestial sounds. Like I like, I think like movie music, cinematic music, like stuff like that. That's what I like. This keyboard right here doesn't allow me to do it. So I am thinking about plugging up my Fruity Loops to a little laptop in here and trying to set that up. No, Corrado, I do know what you mean, and that's the thing. You know, some people don't have the ability to compose. And if you do have the ability to compose new music, if you can't do it, then you just don't understand how fun it is. And I wish I had more structure. Like, I wish I could sit down and just read music and learn real music more. But I find it so boring and it's hard for me to force myself to do it. So, but if I find a chord progression, like A River Flows in You is like, so I'll take that and be like, yeah, David Arkenstone, very cool. Sweet, yeah. So you probably actually play it the right way where you're like, I learned a melody, and from that, I wrote this. I wrote this from that melody. Maybe something like that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, thank you, Cully. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, Corito, same way. Or like here, so like this, Mr. Blue Sky. I cannot. Sorry, I'm not really too good at a lot of songs, but I will tell you what I can play. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. But watch how what I do to it, right? Yeah, I'm actually starting to try to learn more anime music because it's more cinematic, and I do find those sounds to be more palatable. But check this for example. Let me see, Corito. Let me know if you like my version of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. So it's one for anybody who's in the chat. 115566544332221. 5544332. So if you put a bass line, you can go. So then I'll add a little bit more bass line. Now I'll do this. What is up? Gunner, welcome back. 80th, hey, what's up, sir? And Toes Truckin', there we go. Okay, sweet. So you call that a modulation. Why do you call that a modulation? Why do you say that? But yeah, that's kind of like I love that. And then I did learn a little bit about modes, although I haven't applied the concept. Yeah, so that is the only song that I actually tried to learn was let's see. Then when I try to play it, I forget it. So I took Canon D and made. So I'll go like. Thank you. Or even changing the keys of a song, or to embellish it, the all existing chords and or okay, so modulate. Okay, so if you embellish it or you change it, so yeah, so I guess I like to modulate. Yeah, I like to do that. I always hear that, but I never could really understand because every time I hear modulate, it's always something different. So Coley plays instruments too. I think he said guitar and bass, maybe. Yeah, I think the sevenths, right? So it's like if you have a C like this, add the seventh. See, C7. Let's see. I don't know. Sometimes when I think too much. The 5th, 7th, ninth, and even the 11th. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Yeah, so like in C. I will attempt to play Twinkle Twinkle. Shout out. There we go. Are you not entertained? But I still like, for some reason, I love this. This is one of my favorites. Hey, listen, I dabble in the ukulele sometimes, so I'm kind of a big deal. This is many leather-bound books and mahogany shelves. The honky-tonk piano sound. Probably, but that's where I turn into like a kindergartner. I can't stand messing with those buttons and stuff, man. It makes me so frustrated. But I do have a bright sound. All right, guys. Oh man, I've been going for 110 minutes nonstop. I think that's about the end of my threshold, guys. Even though we're getting 1,000, not 1,000, what do you call it? Close to 49 likes. Yeah, that's where I'm just kind of like, that stuff frustrates me. Like I have a, thanks, brother. Yeah, I have like a brother who's really good at that stuff. And we were talking about the stock market, right? See, I have like a synthesizer over here, right? I have this stuff right here. I have it plugged in. right? I have one of these, and I have a little Fruity Loops software, but boy, when I start playing with that stuff, it just is like over my head. I'm just kind of like, I need a good friend who's an audio engineer to do all that stuff for me, and I'll just play with him. And yo, a new rapper has joined. Official YouTube. Who is a new rapper? Yeah. You see, I still don't even understand the basic concepts of analog and digital analog workspace. Like at a theoretical level, I don't even understand the difference. I know there's like instruments and there's sounds. Oh, well, I'm telling you, you should really look up um, Clay Whitehead, No Ghost on Instagram because my brother has a degree in music. He has a studio in his house that he built, and he's in a few bands. He's trying to become a pilot now, like as a side hustle. I think he's becoming a pilot just so he can drive his band around personally. But I spent a lot of time doing like nutrition and strength training for like squats and deadlifts and athletes and stuff. So my expertise are more in health and wellness and human performance, and I just play piano on the side, right? What's that? Yeah. Yeah, he says it's expensive. It costs him like a lot of money to do that, but I think his intention is when he gets his license is so he can fly his band. That's what I think he wants to do. He won't tell anybody, but I know him and I think that's what he wants to do. Yeah, wouldn't that be a great idea? Yeah. So I've spent more time in the gym and doing strength and conditioning. I went into the Navy and I do sales in my business. So I got more into that. And the audio and music I just didn't spend as much time on. You know what I mean? So by the way, I'm digging this. You see right here? I'm not trying to be conceited, but I'm starting to get those lines back in my chest again, which was really hard for me to build because I was really skinny for a lot of years. So, but yeah, and by the way, for this chat, that's one of the things I talk about, training like an athlete. Fruit Blocks Noob, welcome back. I'm on my way out, Fruit. Guys, please keep it appropriate. Fruit Blocks Noob is one of my young moderators. Yeah. But I think it's now time to get this streaming to the end. I need to work on it. Oh, well, there you go, Karita. Well, I mean, hey, do something. The piano's a great way. No, Lewis, the 10th, 14th, Lewis the 14th. I just got done playing a little bit. I did play a little bit of classic, though. I did play Canon in D. We're talking about lots of stuff, but I'm actually on my way out. Guys, I apologize. Been going for 114 minutes. I'll try to get on stream tomorrow, but just remember this. Keep pushing. Don't give up. Thanks. Yeah, and I'll try to learn as much music as I can. Have a great